Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Zestiria. This is episode 46. Okay, now this is a re-recording of episode 46 because I have to redo it. Now, my Elgato did the same thing he did on episode 43, which is why I didn't upload episode 43. Because I don't have a save point to roll back to that's not far back in the game around the time I was level 15. Now what it did was it was recording and it wasn't saving. When you record with Elgato, it saves on your computer in the folder where you said for it to go. Now, and it does it while it's recording, and it didn't save it while it was recording it. It didn't record to the drive. It just read the footage that was going through to the computer, but it wasn't saving on the computer. Don't really know how to explain it. Oh, was before the end. So it wasn't saving to the computer, so I didn't have the episode. So after what happened with 43, I've been checking them again. Like, I'll check and see if it's still recording, because on another episode, it froze while recording. So I couldn't do anything, because the recording was frozen. So like 20 minutes into the recording, it froze. And I didn't notice until after I finished recording. So I had to do the whole thing over again. Now, Elgato froze. Now Elgato isn't saving to the drive. So I've changed the settings a little bit and I'm trying it, but hopefully it doesn't do this again.
Darn! That voice.
It's a Hellion!
Purify him.
Yeah.
You need something, oh great shepherd?
Is it alright if I deal with this boy?
I'm afraid not. The only way to apprehend pickpockets is to catch them in the act.
But he's...
If you do the crime, you do the time. No matter how old you are.
This kid just wasn't ready for real-world consequences.
Hey, mister! Why don't you let Saray have a talk with him before you take him away? Just a word from the shepherd might steer the kid toward the right path in life, better than any time in detention.
That would be pointless.
Come on, it won't do any harm. What, you got some problem with Saray talking to this boy?
I never said that. It would simply be a waste of time.
You said this kid wasn't prepared to deal with the real-world consequences of his crimes. Are you prepared, mister?
What?
I'm part of a merchant crew that travels all over the world. You think I don't know why the pickpocketing problem is so bad?
I see. How much do you want?
Don't put me on your level. We Sparrow Feathers value our customers' trust. Saray, we're taking this guy to jail too.
Like hell you are, you lying brat!
You will not lay a finger on her.
Shepherd!
Oh, hey! Stop! Wait! Saray!
Go after him.
Okay.
Saray, I'll go after them as well.
Please purify that boy.
Shepherd or not, I won't let you obstruct my duties! Guard, leave him alone! Even we can tell something about you stinks!
Yeah, what kind of guard are you?
You think we don't know what you're up to when our backs are turned? You dirty crook!
I think we're good here. Let's go after Rose.
Yeah, you're right.
One guard versus all of the citizens
Rose, right?
and the shepherd, you ain't got no chances. Just don't even just bowed out in defeat. I give up. I'm done here. It's not worth it. Okay, so this here.
Phew!
You made it.
Is it over?
Maybe.
Should we follow him around for a bit to make sure? He'll probably lead us straight to his home.
Oh, so he wanders and we tail him.
That could work.
All right then. Saray, Rose, you guys hide. I'll go wake him up.
Looks like they've made their decision. Are you okay with this, Lila?
Come on, we gotta do it. Or Rosie's gonna freak out for the rest of the day.
Well, as long as we only follow him.
Now!
Yeah! Don't you think he'll stop pickpocketing now? We purified him after all.
Not so sure about that.
This is a long
I've
series of
heard word
cutscenes.
pickpocket gangs.
Oh, really?
We need to find out whether he was doing it on his own or with a group.
And a bunch of slow walking. But yeah, it's super irritating to have to redo an episode again. Now,
What did you mean by you knew
monsters-
why the pickpocketing problem is so bad?
The enforcers let him off a lot of the time in exchange for part of the takings. Then, when the guards need to hit their quotas, they round him up anyway. That's probably what that was about.
No way.
Now, the difficulty, I guess I could raise up the difficulty because everything has been so easy so far because of how much I had been training around to do stuff. But, so far, this one has actually been one of the most easiest I've played.
Look, he's going in.
A noble's manor.
It's clearly not his house.
I'm guessing a pickpocket gang then.
And so that must mean that this manor would be their base, huh?
Something tells me he's not gonna quit stealing.
Well, crap. Come on, we're not done yet.
Rose, it's unfortunate, but I'm not sure we should...
Lila means that this is just a problem of human society.
Right. It might not be something a shepherd should get involved in.
Sorry. If he's doing it by himself, I'd be okay letting him deal with the consequences. But if there's a gang forcing him to steal, it's a completely different story. I gotta check to make sure.
Yeah, I thought so. I understand. Let's go check it out just in case.
You sure?
But no more than that. Understood? Saray, Rose, even if you don't intend them to, the powers of the shepherd and the squire can greatly influence human society and the spirits of men. Please don't forget that.
All right.
We'll just watch and see who goes in and out.
Bored.
Who knew that we wouldn't see anything for days on end?
You all can go back to the inn. I'm staying here.
It's okay.
Shh, someone's coming out.
Looks like we might have read the situation wrong after all.
Those kids. You think maybe they're not being forced to pickpocket?
Go after them, Rose. It's bothering you and Saray, isn't it? I'll check out the interior of the building.
Thanks.
Okay.
Don't go for anything big, got it? Only money and jewelry and stuff.
Are they gonna have anything like that?
That shepherd guy did something, and now there's lots more people donating stuff to the sanctuary.
Oh, cool. That sounds fun. Priests won't be mean to kids, and if there's any real problems, we can always start crying. I'm good at that.
Hey, is this really okay?
It's okay if you're us and not them.
Is this what kids are like these days?
Dangerous times.
Also, it's stupid.
Those kids barely have any malevolence at all.
Children in their brutal honesty can be even crueler than corrupted adults, as you've seen.
Also stupid because they're saying all of this out loud. Okay, gotta get Savid.
I'm back.
Oh, Savid, how was it?
Empty building. Probably an abandoned house. Looks like those brats are camping out there.
So then, those kids are acting on their own.
But yeah, not in terms of actually easy, because it's not all that easy unless you actually train up. I'd say the easiest one with or without training is probably
All right,
it's probably
snatching
Zestiria.
time.
1.
Now that we know the score, do we want to report them to the guards and end this whole thing? After all, they're not Hellions.
I'm gonna report them.
Let's tell the guards about it, and then put it all behind us.
Okay.
I can't do that!
Hey, Rose!
Darn it! What do you want? Look, I never did nothing.
We know all about what you're up to. Fooling the priests into thinking you're helpless orphans and then robbing them blind. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Oh yeah? You got any proof?
This here is the shepherd. His word is good enough.
That's perjury! False witness!
Princess Alicia and the people of Lady Lake all trust Saray. Because he's been living an honest life. How about you? Will anyone trust your word?
Well,
Give it up, kid.
what else can we do? The adults all abandoned us. If we want to survive, stealing's our only choice.
Rose, maybe we ought to...
Come on, Saray. Let's bring them to the guards.
But to think children their age could conceive of such wretched duplicity.
And the other children?
They were all caught by the guards and hauled away.
I see.
Those who commit crimes must be punished, even if they are children. It's the way the world works, but it still pains the heart.
Yeah. Hey, isn't this an Earth in Historia?
Oh, that. That was a donation from someone in the city. It looks rather rare and precious, so we've been unsure whether we should sell it.
Nice! Good call, Mr. Priestman.
Huh? Oh, thank you.
Father Brunor, we're actually collecting these.
You think we could have this? We'd pay for it, of course.
No, please, that's not necessary. If it's something the shepherd needs on his quest, by all means, please take it. I'm sure the donor would be overjoyed to know that their gift had been some help to the shepherd.
Thank you, Father Brunor.
A relentless series of tragedies befall the general. One by one, his family members meet grim deaths, almost like a curse.
just happened?
It was like people in his family just died.
Looks like it. Pretty much all of them, one after another.
It couldn't have been coincidence. Were they murdered?
Bet you wish you didn't pick up the stone now, huh, Saray? Wait, isn't there a, Okay, yeah. I just went right past it. Okay. Next goal is to get to the, not there. Yeah. Is to get the one down in the ruins. These are the ruins that I went to before, but I didn't have enough of the map actions to go through it. So, I do now.
So, where did they say they saw the Iris gem?
Whoops, I forgot to ask. I didn't really want to talk to them for long.
Fine, let's find it ourselves.
That Irish gem was actually fairly easy to get to. See, where I had ended on the last episode was right after I grabbed the gem. And then I realized it hadn't saved. It was really easy to get to, but still, I hate having to redo stuff. Somewhere there. Right here. Bright. Okay, so far the easiest has been Zestiria because all you gotta do is go around and collect stuff. Sell at shops and you can buy and get gear. Now after, and you can also pretty much get EXP by turning difficulty down, and then just when you're supposed to be going to Mila's shrine, don't.
Not in the mood, but oh well.
That's what I was thinking. Don't, and go to the other. They go out the other way, and then you can fight these enemies whose levels are higher than yours by a good deal. And you should essentially be able to get to like level 30 from that. How could somebody have found an Irish gem in here if they don't have, if they can't do stuff like this? Isn't this a shepherd thing? I need to get a new sword. I can't find out really which sword is the best that I should be working on. The armor is just difficult to get to. There's my gem. Actually, I didn't go through here. And I'm curious about what's in here. I didn't see it before. Oh. There's a gold chest. What's in there, but I don't have the key, and I'm most likely never going to get it. I'm most likely never getting what's in that chest, or any gold chest that I've seen so far, because I'm not planning on going back through these ruins again just for a chest. I could just grab the gem and then fight this thing, because it doesn't aggro you. You have to walk into it. You have to initiate the fight. But I'm gonna fight it first anyway. And so you can essentially get to level 30 easily in Zestiria. What was it again?
To observe their attack patterns. Okay, got it.
So you can essentially just fight them, get to level 30, and you're above everything in that area. I did it too. And then you can essentially
You're working
you'll
so
be
hard,
above
Lila.
everything
But who's it for?
If you're asking if it's for you, then
for a
yes,
while.
partially.
And then if you keep fighting and everything, you'll get levels anyway, so you'll stay above their level. And gear, all you gotta do is raise your shop levels, which is really easy. You just go around and pick up certain items. And there's multiple places where you can just grind this stuff.
What was that? That baby?
That can't be real, can it, Lila? How could anything like that happen?
The Earth and Historia record the events of the past.
So, that really happened?
And it wasn't just some random tragedy. You couldn't do something like that without using seraphic arts.
You mean a Hellion or Seraph used an art on humans?
Most likely for revenge.
Pretty disturbing art. No, more like pretty disturbing art user.
But his family had nothing to do with this.
Maybe the goal was to rob him of his purpose in life. Way more brutal than just walking up and killing him.
But surely no one deserves that kind of treatment, no matter what they've done. Well, we've met our first goal.
Well, it would have been nice if we could have investigated before the place got ransacked. But it looks like it happened a long time ago.
There's actually something I've noticed about that. Don't you think that the stones and decorations looted from here may have been used in Pendrago's architecture?
It's possible, given the location and the era.
Right. And if we can find out where they've been used, we might be able to find the hidden history of Pendrago.
If we compare with Lady Lake, which utilized the Vivia subterranean aqueduct, we might find what people in that era were thinking.
Sounds awesome! Good thinking, Mikleo.
And that's not all. If we build upon our current hypothesis...
Hang on. I don't get what's so awesome about this.
But they're so enthused.
Guess I'm the clown again.
No, that was a smile of praise to the true king of the Ruin Geeks.
Viva the Ruin Geek Shepherd.
Hooray for the Ruin Geek Shepherd.
What kind of shepherd is that?
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Then that makes Saray the first.
No objections?
I guess.
I dropped my remote during that, so I'm glad it didn't hit any buttons that would have messed up this this scene. Okay, is there anything else that I need to do? Oh yeah, the village. I don't even know where to start with that. I don't know where that village is. I don't think I've seen it. So I don't know where to begin on that.
Hold it. Isn't this place a tomb? Am I gonna get cursed or something?
Don't worry. We'll all be punished together.
Though we'll be sure to let you go first.
No, thank you.
Hey, it's disrespectful to talk loudly in the ruins.
There goes the second biggest Ruin Geek.
More like Meebo, geek times 2.
What's that supposed to mean?
Be quiet. It's disrespectful.
It's your fault!
Hey, Mikleo's getting pretty angry, even though Saray's not really involved.
He's not angry, just overreacting.
Coming from you? Wow.
Ugh, this really grinds my gears.
We've collected quite a few anomalous orbs.
You mean those orbs you get from mutant Hellions?
If you possess these orbs, you will be able to manifest powers beyond your ability. But there's also the risk of turning into a horrible monster.
Then wouldn't it be better to throw them away or break them?
It's fine for now since I've sealed its powers, but it's nevertheless something that can have a baleful effect depending on how it's used. And moreover, breaking them will cause malevolence to spread over the entire area.
So in conclusion, it's a good idea to pick these up as we go to avoid further problems, right?
Yes, but mutant Hellions are incredibly strong. If you ever find yourself in a tight spot, remember that there's no shame in escaping.
Got it.
Yeah, those Hellions they were strong. Because back in the beginning when I fought that dog, it one hit Alicia and two hit us. So, I don't know where to look for that village. I need to get there because I think that's the last purple star I have. So, I need that orb, the gem. Alright, well, that will be all for this episode of Let's Play Tales of Zestiria, and I will see you all on the next episode.